So maybe you're looking to adopt a more formal emergency management planning process, one that embeds the steps to planning in your organization. Maybe it'll include more community members or more partners. Or maybe you want to start to understand your capabilities and resources a bit more. Whatever the case, grab your pen because we're going to go through the 6 steps of the emergency management planning process. So in step 1, this is where you want to form what I like to call a collaborative circle as opposed to a team, because holistic planning requires everyone working together at many different levels, but not necessarily within a hierarchy. We're not in a disaster response. This is not a command situation. We need to be in a collaborative situation. So forming circles and having sub-circles helps to kind of keep that idea of collaboration and communication flowing. Here you want to engage nation staff, other directors and managers, elders, youth, and representatives from stakeholders and partners of the nation that want to be involved in planning, such as the RCMP, maybe the federal government, even local suppliers that are critical for your supply chain. Also in this step, this is where you're going to get together and understand your roles and responsibilities of everyone in the circle. You're going to establish governance. And in this step, you want to detail even the authority that you're being given to do this planning through maybe chief and council or whatever authority you're getting it from. Because you want to start off by showing everyone in the circle that you've got the authority and the backup to make this a priority. And you also want to keep it flexible. And that's where we get into this idea of circles, a lead within your circle, which if you take a look at our channel, we've got a video that goes far more deep into the layers of this step because they are quite extensive. And I just want to remind you, if you do get value out of this video, please like, share, leave a comment so others like you can find this information that need it. We always appreciate your support so we can keep continuing to make these videos. Okay, so step 2. You want to understand the context of the situation. This is maybe where you've heard of situational awareness. It's the context of your community. It's what are the hazards? What are the risks? What's the likelihood and probability of those risks? And what's the impact if any of those risks come to realization? This is a step where you're collecting data, information, existing mitigation plans, existing mitigation maps, and you're starting to document all of this for your major risk assessment, which is going to inform your future steps. Step 3 is about goals and objectives. You've probably heard of SMART goals, things like that, but you want to really, based on your risk assessment, develop where you want to start. So what is the highest risk in your community? Where do you need to start planning for the capability and resources that you have to address those? So here's where we talk about setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely goals, SMART. These are going to be the things that your planning circles drive to, that get to your mission. And then setting objectives is about giving instructions to those that are supporting you in a way that allows them to figure out their activities to accomplish the objective, which will drive you achieving your goal. Step 4, we want to get into plan development here. This is where we literally start to develop the plan, develop courses of actions for all of the different hazards that are you're vulnerable to, the risks that you've identified. You're going to identify capabilities and resources. So equipment, personnel, partners, even funding. And then you're going to start to look at your information and intelligence needs. So this is setting up those networks that's going to get you the information that you need to make good decisions. Step 5, write the plan. Take all of the data and information that you've gathered in the first 4 steps and literally start to put it into a formal document. Templates are available. If you're part of our Patreon, we have several available. But this is where the rubber meets the road, and you're going to come up with that first draft. Send it out to your partners, contacts within your circle, contacts within your community and your nation. They're all going to have an opportunity to review it, get familiar with the first draft, provide comments, so you can get a plan to chief and council or whoever the approving authority is, so they can approve it and you can start to communicate it to your community. Step 6 is all about implementation and training, meaning you've got to be ready to train your community, train staff, train partners and stakeholders and other rights holders on the plan and the courses of action in each plan. Because you're going to have a lot of operational things that you need to get done depending on the risk and the type of emergency that you're planning for. So here's where you're going to train. You're going to test and exercise the plan. You're going to review how things went. Were they adequate? Were they relevant? Then you're going to learn from that and you're going to revise your plan and you're going to maintain it. And like I said in other videos, we dive a lot more deep into these steps. We go layer by layer in each one, give you very detailed instruction on the things and activities you're doing. So not only you can develop a work plan and a budget, but you can also use this to teach others in your region on the process so they know what to expect in the future. So again, if you like this video, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Help others find this video that need the help, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us at HazardScape. You can subscribe to our YouTube and find our ad-free training videos by becoming a supporter on Patreon with a network of other Indigenous peoples looking to make their communities safer. And remember, know your HazardScape and be prepared.